Hello, you're watching SoundersFC.com with me, Ross Fletcher. Welcome to the CenturyLink Scouting Report, with Vancouver Whitecaps in town this weekend for the first Cascadia Cup meeting between the teams in 2013. Vancouver right now are 4-4-4, 7th in the Western Conference, and they're 3 games unbeaten off the back of their first away win of the season at New York Red Bulls. But the Sounders hold the advantage, unbeaten against Vancouver in MLS, 2-0-3, the current record. Here are 3 Vancouver players to watch. Nigel Reoch. The signing of the vastly experienced English Premier League midfielder has caused quite a buzz north of the border. At 29, Reoch should be in his prime. He's a box-to-box player and has proven leadership skills, having captained Wimbledon, Aston Villa, Bolton Wanderers and West Ham United, all at the top level. Daigo Kobayashi, another new midfield signing for the Whitecaps. The Japanese international lit up BC Place with a stunning goal against Columbus in only his 2nd game. He's seen as the creative force in the Caps' 3-man midfield and is looking to add to his solitary assist. Kobayashi has spent the majority of his career in Japan, but had brief spells in Norway and Greece. Camilo, the Brazilian, is in his 3rd season with Vancouver and has recently won back a starting place thanks to some inspired forward play. He's capable of producing something from nothing and is really dangerous from set pieces. His free kick goal against Seattle in last season's 2-2 draw is testament to that. Camilo is currently the Caps' joint leading scorer with 3 goals. Now I'd like to talk about Vancouver on the road. As I mentioned, they've been in a real mess so far away from BC Place, but they got that first win against New York at the Red Bulls home stadium this last weekend. Why have they been in such problems? I think it's down to attitude and effort on the road and pressurising the opposition when they have the ball. Let's go back to their second to last road game at RSL and show you how they made a real meal of defending RSL's 2nd goal. No pressure on the ball here as Vancouver Whitecaps lose it inside the RSL area. What you'll notice is not one single challenge as RSL come forward, which is unforgivable. Free layoff there, another free layoff here, into the middle of the park. 2 players around Morales, but no pressure. He can put a free ball to Velasquez. Half a challenge from Nigel Reoch is the closest Vancouver get. Platter wide open, then a simple ball into the area, and Morales scores. That is terrible defending from Vancouver. Not one single player willing to pressurise the ball and win it back. It's like candy from a baby. That theme continued early on in that New York Red Bulls game as New York took the lead unsurprisingly. Now what we're going to show you down here is Vancouver again not holding a good shape and pressurising the ball. What will happen here is eventually it'll come back in field towards Juninho. We'll freeze the play here because here's Kenny Miller standing on his haunches. He's not ready or willing to try and close the ball down and win it back. So as it comes into Juninho, he gets a free chance to switch the angle of attack. There's Miller, he's dawdling. Juninho allowed free service to Roy Miller. Now we'll stop it again right here because Roy Miller has a very interesting situation. He's not being closed down, and watch what happens as he plays this ball into Fabian Espindola. Espindola will be allowed 3 free touches around the edge of the area, which is unforgivable. He should not be getting that time and space. Here's Miller, no one challenging him, into Espindola, 1, 2, 3, the ball into the area, nearly finds Thierry Henry. Poor play from Vancouver Whitecaps. But in the second half, they stepped up that effort and they got their rewards. This is a goal kick from Brad Knighton. Now Vancouver don't win the second ball, but what they do really well is read the play here with Jordan Harvey. Very good interception, it sets Kenny Miller free. Now Miller will lose the ball, but watch Nigel Reoch here, he's tigerish in winning it back. What does that lead to? A chance for Camilo and a very decent chance on goal. Putting that pressure on makes all the difference. Vancouver got themselves back in the game and they nearly scored an insurance goal late. Holgerson's pass, watch Kobayashi, willing to win it back, setting up a very good chance for Kekuta Mane. It's all about starting that work rate and building from there. This is something Vancouver haven't been doing of late, but finally did against New York, and it got them their rewards. So if you want to watch the Sounders at home to Vancouver in the Cascadia Cup, then you've got a choice of viewing. Arlo White will give you the call on NBC Sports Network. It's a 7:30 kickoff this Saturday. Myself and Casey Keller with the radio call on 97.3 Cairo FM. I'm Ross Fletcher. Enjoy the game. You've been watching SoundersFC.com and the CenturyLink Scouting Report.
Give your full 90 with the Sounders FC mobile app, featuring live audio, matchday blog and much more to keep you connected. Download your app at soundersfc.com/mobile.